Hello, my name is Katinka. I'm the seamstress at the cottage. I'm living in South Africa in a small coastal village. It's been quite a busy week since last week when I did Friday sews. Today is not officially Friday, it's actually Saturday night because on Friday I was sewing and today I had visitors and a few other things that happened. So I'm finally sitting down to put everything together and to just have a quick chat with you and show you what I've done. Firstly, I've cut my finger. This is an amazing tool, but it is so dangerous. Do not play with it. Do not work with it when you're tired, and always focus on where you're cutting while you're working with it. Well, I was tired and I was not focusing, and my finger got in the way. I cut it on the side and through the nail bed, like halfway into the nail, so it's not a fun experience and it's quite sore. My friend and I have a small little upholstery business, mostly soft furnishing, so we were covering these massive, almost like mattresses, like the one was 3 meters almost, the one was 2.8 and the other one was 2.2, but it was a massive job. I will put in some footage of that. This job has been epic. It's done. I'm not happy with this corner, but I'll just fold it in. But for the rest, it fits so beautifully. And then there's this funny one here at the bottom. It's like a pointy one. I'm very happy. And so I started that morning already at 7 o'clock and she joined me later and we worked until 9 that evening. So by 9 o'clock I was very tired and my finger got in the way, like I said. I've also been working on my smocking. My birthday was on the 21st and so my friend phoned me and she said, come for supper and sleep over and then you are close to work. So I work about 30 kilometers from home and I work 4 mornings a week, and so I got to her place and we sat down and we chat and we had such a nice evening. And her daughter made the most amazing supper. It was lasagna and I think it's called panna cotte. It was so nice. And then she made me breakfast the next morning. And because I was like 5 minutes away from work, we had time to chat in the morning and visit. And I had lots of time to smock. I only have to go to here still. So it's not that much up there. It's going to keep me busy for a while. But I'm very excited with what I've accomplished so far. Part of me doesn't want this job to finish because I'm really enjoying it, but I do want to wear it. So I need to get my butt into gear and finish it. It's going to have some sleeve with maybe, I'm still deciding, I'm going to definitely smock around the wrist, but I might put some smocking on the top. It's also getting an inset on the side and there will be some smocking on the pockets. So I'm very excited about this dress. It's my own design and I'll just wing it as I go. Another thing that I've been working on is a pattern for this green dress. I had some scraps and I actually had a pattern that's similar to what I want. This one. Long ago, I think it was like in 2000 or 2002, I was working at a material shop and they closed down and I bought a ton of patterns and this was one of them. So E is the look that I've been using. I've did some adjustments, I gave it a band and it fits okay. The sleeve is a bit tight. I will have to do bicep adjustment. You know, if you get past a certain age, your body gets bigger and some parts droop and it's life. So to do a bicep adjustment, you basically cut it and you cut it like that and then you do a few maneuvers, but when I do the video on the dress, I'll actually show it properly. So I'm going to do a bicep adjustment on the sleeve. The sleeve will come out and then I will finish this off and give this as a present to a friend of mine when she has her birthday. It was also a bit big in the back, so I will adjust that. And then when I have it on, this part finish on my under boob, not under the boob. And I will have to lengthen it a little bit. And then also the band that I've put here, I will make that wider. But otherwise, I'm quite happy with the pattern. So now I can unpick it and do a pattern and then take it from there. I do have to get a move on this dress because I was asked to speak at a women's tea at the Methodist Church, I think 2 weeks from now, about the garments that God dressed us in as women. And so I do want a new dress. But also, I've been planning this dress for a while now, so it's not just for that, but it's a good excuse to finish this dress. The next thing that I've been working on is my jersey. It doesn't show up so well, it's cabled on the camera, but I will put in a photo. It's almost done. I started it in the beginning of the year, and I only have this much left over on the back. And then I can put it all together and do the neck. So I can't wait to finish it. But I need to get a move on because here where I am, it's not that cold. Today is quite a cold one. So that's why I'm wearing this cardigan that I knitted 2 years ago. But usually it's not cold enough to wear a cardigan or a jersey out of wool. It's quite born DK weight, and I got it on Craftsy, and I had it shipped to my friend who lives in America. And when I visited her 2 years ago on 2019, I actually got it from her when I was there. But I really love this yarn. It is so beautiful. I can't wait to finish it and wear it. So that's also something I've been working on. On Friday, the friend I sew with, her husband came to help me to put up some shelves. So the thing is, I was given these beautiful brackets with twirly-whirlies and curls and stuff. And they are coated in plastic. So it means they won't rust here at the coast. Everything rusts here. My machines, I have to be so careful with them, and that's why I have them here and nowhere else, because everywhere else there's too much sea air getting into my house. So the problem with this house, or the advantage of this cottage, is it's really old. And the electricity was basically, in certain parts there was no electricity when it was built, and they actually put the wire thingies on the wall, not inside the wall. So I asked my friend to come and help me to put it up. And also to cut out the shelf to fit over the electrical conduit so that it can fit over and not stand away from the wall. So that came up, and I will put some footage of that. Just finding if there's pipes or electricity on this wall. That's why I got in the professional. There's too many electrical outlets over here. The joys of old houses. This wall is built with, we call it shingle. It's a mixture of sand and rocks and everything else they could have found in the old days. And so when you drill, you often break a drill bit, and it goes like this. And so I stopped drilling my own holes for that reason. And now we're putting in the plug. And the next step is to put up the shelf. Look how skew the wall is. The advantage of metal shelves is you can actually pull it in. If it was wood, the skew wall would present a horrible challenge.
Okay, let's just straight. Let's have a look at the back.
Unfortunately, these brackets don't have a hole, but they are treated, coated with some plastic, and I don't want to drill a hole in it because then it is going to rust. Here at the coast, everything rusts. So we are going to stick them down with double-sided tape. There's your shelf.
That's it.
Thank you. That was me for the week. I am so happy you could spend time with me today. It was lovely chatting to you. Happy sewing, and I'll see you in the next video.